Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my trophy guide for Biker Boy from Final Fantasy VII Remake. I always feel like I need to say remake, probably it's quite obvious this is the remake. Anyway, for this trophy you need to get praised by Jessie at the end of the motorcycle minigame. It's not really a minigame, this is just the start of chapter 4. You're thrown straight into this motorbike sequence. It's not really a minigame. It's essentially like Road Rash. If you're old enough to remember Road Rash, that is what we're doing here. Now this trophy is highly missable in the fact that you will go through this section and you'll quite easily miss what you'll need to do for this. But you can use chapter select and you can make a save at the end of chapter 3. Jessie will ask you several times at the sort of hotel where you're staying, the rooms, whether you definitely want to move on. Make a save at that point and then you can come and try this as often as possible, as often as you like. Obviously it's going to be easiest to do this on easy difficulty. I'm on normal here and I do manage it. I think I sort of scrape by it in the end, but I do get through. Essentially what we need to do is get through this whole sequence. It's pretty long, it's pretty much the whole length of this video, with only taking a certain amount of damage and by only sort of getting stopped. There are certain enemy attacks that will sort of slow you down. The cue to know when you failed this trophy is Jessie will say something along the lines of hit the brakes if you're struggling, sort of hit the brakes. At that point you know you've failed. You can't reload checkpoint, that doesn't work. I have tried it sadly. You'll at the end of it she'll say that you've failed even if you do meet the criteria. So what you want to do is keep an eye on your health. This first bit is fairly easy with these motorbike guards. These the white and black ones here, or the white and grey ones, they go down in 3 hits. So the buttons you want to be keeping an eye on obviously are 0 is your right hand side attack, square is your left hand side attack, and then L1 is your like lock-on ability, and then triangle to fire L1. That's the spinning slash you see in the bottom corner there. That is best saved for certain parts of this sequence. You're going to see me use it. I don't use it on these, even though there's 3 of them. These guys are easy. You can use obviously accelerate and brake to speed up and slow down as you need to. Don't get too close to these guys. So you see me hit them and then I'll move away, because the motorbike will sort of crash and blow up, and that can hurt you just as much as getting attacked. So you're going to want to watch out of the way of those. So those were the easy guys. This is the easy bit. When you're underneath, this is the easy bit. When we're in the tunnel here. So I'm going to use a lock on here. You see me lock on and then I press triangle, and that is that the spinning slash. And you can see in the bottom left there, it's taking its sweet time to recharge. So you do want to save it. These guys are tougher. They are going to be throwing, you can see he's throwing these Molotov cocktail things here. So you're going to want to keep an eye ahead of you primarily, and just sort of move left to right and just swing wildly and hope you hit them. Don't concentrate so much on your attacks. Concentrate on your movement. Attacks, they will come. The most important thing is not getting hit. If it takes a bit longer, it takes a bit longer. These are the drones. They're easy to destroy, but they are fairly annoying. So you're going to see their attack here. So it locks onto you, and as it locks, just move left or right. It is quite slow. There is quite a large window for you to move. You just have to be aware that you're being locked on, and then move out of the way. And all you do essentially with the drones is speed up and hit them. It's only a couple of hits and they're dealt with. The hardest part of this section, or the part where it's going to go wrong, is the boss fight shortly. We're going to be coming out of this guy here. So he's going to be chasing us in the most exaggerated motorcycle skills I've ever seen. But just before we have that, we've got a few more, sort of a combo of everything here. Try and hit the fully black motorcycle rider with the lock-on attack. They do take the most hits to knock down, so it's best to get rid of them. The drone and this other guy is easily done, and then he's been softened up by that long range attack, so we can just get Get him out of the way now. And yes, again, make sure to move out of the way. So there we go. I know I've got recharge time, so I use it up there. And then we're moving towards the boss fight now. We're going to go outside in a minute. There's going to be one more round of the white bikers, and then another round of the darker ones, which aren't actually going to attack. You can just ignore them. So once you get this, unfortunately there are a lot of checkpoints along here, but you cannot reload. I can't stress that enough. Don't try it. It doesn't work. You'll just fail. So yeah, you're going to get the white bikers appear again. There's going to be 3 of those. Anytime now. There we are. These guys are easily dealt with, so don't really bother. Oh, sorry, 4. So don't worry too much about them. You can get, like there, you saw me get a double hit with the spinning slash. There is enough time for it to recharge, so you are alright using it here. You're going to get some more of the darker ones with the grenades. These, don't worry about them. You don't need to attack them. They are going to disappear in a minute as this guy shows up. The boss, this is the start of the boss fight now. He's going to take these 2 out. So when you get this cutscene, the fight has started. This guy, it might seem like it's all over the place and it's really imposing, and it's like, yeah, that's just ridiculous. But it's actually, if you can learn his patterns, it's fairly easy to sort of to read and learn his patterns. It is always the same sort of thing. I've tried this quite a few times now to sort of get a pattern recognition down. You can try to get hit in then as he comes past, but he will always zoom ahead of you, and then he'll start attacking. First thing he'll always do is bring this bridge down, stay to the left hand side of that, and then he's going to start his series of 4 attacks. If he waits for a long time, he's going to do that charged attack there. It's just a single one. He's going to do it again now, so just wait for it to come towards you, or wait for him to release it, and then just move left or right. It's very easy to dodge that one. This is his multiple one. You just want to move either to the far left or far right of when he does it. And then when on his last 4th attack, use your lock-on ability to cancel it. Because when he gets close, obviously your time to react is a lot slower, a lot shorter, should I say. Now here's his main thing he will do. He'll try and crush you against the wall. At that point, brake. Hard on the brakes and then pull to the side, and it is going to leave you a window to attack him. There was another one of his attacks. When he shoots forward, he'll try and do a slam. Just move left or right. Most of this is just movement. Don't concentrate on the attacks. They will cut. You see me got me there. So I am losing health. You can see in the bottom corner there. But I haven't heard the prompt yet. The hit the brakes that Jessie will say. Sometimes there is a lot of noise and you can't hear it. So just try and listen out for it. You can see he's going mad again. There's just 3 attacks in that second bunch. But yeah, he's just going to essentially do that. Just sort of hit him two or three times. Couldn't get that out then. And then move away from him. 1, 2, 3. This is quite a good chance because he's sort of locked there when he's done that move. He will also shoot forward, and in a sort of a dummy there, you're going to want to move. This is the hard part. This is where you're going to mess up. If you're going to mess up, this is it. The lightning. You want to wait for the first one. His sword will glow blue and he'll go right up the side. You want to wait for the first one, and then it's sort of an S movement. Just a nice slalom S to try and avoid them. I would use bring your sword up as well for using R1, sorry. That will slow you down automatically to a nice speed to avoid them. You don't need to be accelerating the whole time. Just bring the block up, and it does help. You're going to see he's going to do it again in a minute. Here he goes. He's going to get up on the wall again, and here I get hit. I'm sure I get clipped a couple of times. I think it's the last 1 or 2. That one, and because I have the block up, it doesn't really slow me down. And yeah, there we go. He's done. It doesn't really slow me down. It doesn't really do enough damage to me either. I think you can get away with sort of 2 slowdowns, and then you're going to hear that. But as soon as you get to this point, I've skipped some of the cutscene, but once you get the tunnel, she's either going to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, essentially. You'll know you've got it right, you've got the trophy, and then you'll get this nice little moment here between the two of them. And that is essentially it. If you don't get the trophy at that point, you haven't done it. you're going to need to reload that save, or just come back to it by using chapter select later on and stick it on easy and just get it done. Again, that was on normal, so it is possible on normal. So good luck. Hope this video has helped. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.